Jai Hind children. Our today's chapter is Rules of the Game by Dave Calder. Rules of the game. Yes, be happy because today we are going to discuss about different types of game. Your most important, I can say it important also. It is your most favorite topic. Important because yes, if you are not playing, you cannot improve your health. So playing is also necessary. Not that game, the video game and the mobile games. I'm not talking about those games. Okay. It is another thing that in this pandemic, we are not allowed to go outside, and that's why we are not allowed to play outside. But in this chapter, the rules of the game, the poet has tried to tell the significance of the rules. Just tell me, have you played any game without any rule? Yes, type your answer. Can you think? Can you imagine any game? Or if you have any example of any game which you have played without any rule, means there is no rule in the game and you have played. Yes, children, of course you must have played, but ultimately the game will be ended in dispute. There will be quarrel among yourself, among the participants, those who are participating in the game. Of course, there will be disputes. No? Because if no rules are there, so whatever one thing, one will follow. So, in that way, the game cannot be played. So, rules are very important, not only for the game, but for our lives also. Just take the example of the school. In the school, the discipline can be ensured only and only through the rules. If the code of conduct or the rules are not followed by the students, what the child is called? Indisciplined child. Yes, and you are sometimes punished also for not following the rules. So such such is the importance of the rule. And I know that you all understand it well. Let's start our chapter now. Now see, Rules of the Game by Dave Calder. Can you see the name? Dave Calder is the name of the poet. Rules of the game. The poet has just started in this way. Are rules always given and fixed? Can we change the rules? The poet is just trying to change the rule and is telling that if we all agree to such changes, then what will be there? Just we will find out after reading the poem what the poet has to say about rules for our games and made for our lives. The poet is not only talking about the rules of the games but the rules which have been made for our lives. Okay. You just open the chapter and I am opening here. Okay. This is the first page. Have you opened your chapter? Yes. You can see here also. And yes, I am just trying to show you here also. See, from here, your chapter has started. Our school has no field, so we can only play football in the yard. Your first game has come. What is the name of the first game? Yes, that is football. So the poet is just telling that our school has no field. In the poet's school, there was no field, there was no open ground, and that's why they were playing where? In the yard, because there was no field and that yard was very small. So, what happened? So Thursday is when we were allowed to bring in our balls. So that was the rule of the school because There was no space in the school. Why there was no space? Because there was no field. So that was the first rule, that the children can bring in their balls only and only on Thursday. Why? Because they have to, the school has to just maintain that each and every student should get the chance to play. So only on Thursday they were allowed to bring in their ball, and that is the first rule. I have noticed that all the games need rules. Now the poet is telling that he has noticed that all games, whatever game it is, that all needs rule, and in each game there are some you can't play without. Like if you throw one, when you play snakes and ladder. This is the second game, snakes and ladder, and I hope that many children have played snakes and ladder. And when you are at home, sometimes just to pass your time, yes, you are playing this game or not. Okay, if you are playing, like if you throw one, when you play snake and ladder, that is how far you must move. But you could agree to start at the top and go down ladders. Now, the poet is just changing the rule of the snake and ladder. What is the rule of snake and ladder? Yes, whenever the snakes bite, we have to go down. And whenever the ladder is there, what we have to do? We have to go up. We have to use the ladder and go up. But what the poet is saying? Poet is saying that you could agree to start. Means we can change the rule of the game and we can start our game at the top. From where we start our game? Yes, from the bottom. Yes, we start our game from the beginning, from the bottom, not at the top. But the poet is just changing the rule and is saying that there will be no difference if we are starting our game right from the top. And what is the second rule which the poet is telling? That we can use the ladders to go down, and up. We can use the snakes to go up. So that is just opposite rule the poet is telling, and still have a good game. And further, the poet tells that if we are changing the the rule of the game of snake and ladder, so that will, then also it will be a good game. So it doesn't make much difference to us if there are 5 on one side and 6 on the other. Now the poet is just telling about different game, 5 on one side, yes, and 6 on the other side. Can you guess which game he is talking about? Write down your answer. The poet is talking about the game. Yes, let's see. Let's see what answer you write. Write down your answer. Yes, there will be 5 on one side and 6 on the other. Yes, you can see the picture now. See the picture. Can you see the picture? Which game is this? Yes. So the poet is talking about this game. If there are 5 on one side and 6 on the others. Now, do you know how many players are there on each side in this football game? If you know, write down your answer. In the football, how many players participate in each side? But what the poet is telling, that if in the football game there are 5 on one side and 6 on the other, or if we can all run together after the ball, if everyone is running together, all the players, both side players are running together after the ball and don't have a goalie. Goalie means here goalkeeper. So the poet is telling that he is just trying to change the rule of the game. and is telling that if the participants of the football game, 5 are on one side and 6 on the other without any goalkeeper. You understand? The poet is trying to ask you. You understand means he's trying to tell that rules are just what you agree among yourself. And this is the main idea of the poem Rules of the Game. That rules are just our that is based on our mutual understanding. If we agree, if we all agree and we just make the rule, so there will be no difference. So rules are just what you agree among yourselves. Over the wire fence is definitely off the pitch, and getting in the big boy's way is asking for trouble. And there will be trouble. When there will be trouble? When over the wire fence, when your ball is just crossing over the wire fence, and definitely that will be off the pitch. And if you are coming in the way of a big boy means here any elder boy or any your senior boy or any boy who is just a very who has a very good physique. So if you are coming in his way, so of course there will be trouble. Being rude to the janitor, what more trouble can be there? If you are getting rude to the janitor, janitor means caretaker of the school. So if you are being rude, rude means you are not behaving properly. No, to whom? To the janitor. So that will get you sent inside. Immediately the janitor, the caretaker of the school will send you inside the classroom and will not allow you to play in the school field. Again there will be a problem. What more problem can be there? And kicking spectators or their lunch boxes is not allowed. So if we are breaking the rule, if we are not following the rule, if we are kicking, no, there where our spectators are sitting, or we are kicking on their lunch boxes, these all things are not allowed. You have to tolerate the crowd. So there are only two options. Whether if you want to play there in the open field, so you have to tolerate the crowd. Okay, the crowd which is there, and you might start a fight that stops the game. The poet is giving another idea that if you don't want to play, so you can just start fighting and automatically the game will be stopped. Means different types of ideas the poet is sharing here regarding the game. Okay, see to the next one stanza. Most of the simple rules. Here, the poet is telling that most of the simple rules we keep the same. No hands, no fist. What are the simple rules? That in all the games, there are some definite rules that no hands or fist, no deliberate tripping. Here also the poet is talking about the same game, that is football. That we cannot use our hand, we cannot use the fist, and no deliberate tripping. Tripping means, yes, many of you while playing in the field, you use this. Okay, what is tripping? Catch one's foot and what to do? Stumble or fall. Okay, so that is your tripping. So no deliberate tripping, that is also not allowed. You cannot make fall to any other child who is playing with you or any other participant. Deliberate tripping should not be there. If you are means if the participant is automatically, no, he is falling down or she is falling down, that is another thing. But if you are trying, that is not allowed. No pulling shirts until they tear. No sitting on the ball unless you are really in goal. So you have to play continuously till you goal. The poet is talking about football game here. And at last he is saying that is about it. That is about it, means here the poet is telling that these are the simple rules which are there in most of the games. But again he is telling, again the problem may arise, but playing after the bell's gone could mean suspension. Whenever your games period is there, so just after your games period, the bell goes. So if you are playing after the bell has gone, then also you are playing in another, means your English subject is about to start. Okay, English period is about to start just after your games period. But you are playing after the bell has gone. So what does it mean? It will be a trouble for you because you can be suspended. Suspended, you know? Yes, you all know. So you can be suspended means you can be debarred. Okay, you can be, you will not be allowed to play again. So if you are playing after the bell has gone, so again there will be a trouble, and you, yes, you would be a total nitwit. Nitwit means here foolish. So you would be a total nitwit to pick up the ball and run away with it. And if you are picking up the ball, you are you are behaving just like a foolish, okay, just like an idiot. You are you are behaving when you are picking up the ball. As soon as the bell goes, you think that okay, I will just, or during your game only, if you are picking up the ball and run away with the ball, so you are foolish. Why are you foolish? Because that is not playing the same game anymore. As soon as you touch the ball with your hand, what is the rule of the football? Yes, tell me, what is the rule of the football? That you cannot touch the ball with your hands. But when you are just picking up the ball and running away with it means here the ball. You are running away with the ball. It means that you are foolish because you are not playing the same game anymore. Now the game has changed. The football game has changed to rugby. Rugby, most popular game. You all know that in rugby the balls are just passed on. Or a declaration of war. As soon as you touch the ball, I'm talking about the football game, that in the football game, if you are touching your ball with your hands, so it means that you have changed the game. And that game, that football has now changed to rugby. It can be there. Or declaration of war means immediately other participants will start quarreling as you have declared the war. In the same way, there will be, means that will be, there will be a dispute. Okay, that's why the rules are very important whenever we are playing any game. So rules are necessary. See, at the last the poet has given rules are necessary for maintaining good relationship also. So here the poet has just given the, yes, the poet has just given here, have you seen, rules are necessary for for maintaining good relations, social relations. So games also rules are necessary, and in our social life also the rules are necessary. At last you can see the Dave Calder about English poet. It is written there, who write poem for children. So as we have read the poem, so we have known that yes, the Dave Calder is the person who has written the poem for children, because in the whole poem he is talking about the games only. So he published works, include his, means whatever he has published, that is Dolphin's Lead, Dolphin Sleep Lamppost, and Osborne Book of Children's Poem. So that is all about your poet. Now children, what we will do, we have to discuss the question answers also. Okay, and this is your question answer which we will not discuss today. Yes, I'm thinking not to discuss it today as your time is over. So just tell me that have you understood rules of the game, this chapter? Yes, that is all about game only. I think it is clear. Okay, in the next class we will just discuss about our, yes, about the question answers of the same chapter, and in the next class I will give you the theme. Okay, the theme of the chapter, the value points, and whatever the doubts you have, you can just ask. Okay, and apart from this, have you understood what is the theme? The theme of the chapter is that rules help to make our life disciplined. This is the theme of this chapter, that we can just maintain our discipline. We can lead a disciplined life only and only when we are following the rules. And if we are following the rules, automatically the self discipline will be there in ourselves. Okay, more we will talk about the same chapter in our next class. Okay, children, just revise the chapter, take out whatever you have not understood. Till then, goodbye. Okay, take very good care, children. Goodbye.